And finally on Happy Hour, Larsa Pippen shed. She said she dated an NBA coach and that he was so immature. This is just this dumb broad projecting.
I dated a guy that was 47 years old.
Who haven't you dated?
Before I dated Jeff. And he was so immature.
He's so immature? 47-year-old NBA coach, the first thing you see. Oh, it's Ime Udoka, the coach of the Houston Rockets.
And when I broke up with him, I said to him, there's a reason why I dated you. And he's like, why? And I was like, just to
Clout.
prove that age is nothing but a number. I'll never date anyone like you again.
You were a test.
And
you failed.
Yeah.
I love how she's bragging about like sleeping around. It's like, you're an embarrassment to your family, honey.
I was like, no, because he literally like, you know, I think some guy.
What have you accomplished in life? The Kardashians don't want to be around you and you make nothing creative. You're literally famous for sleeping around. It's kind of embarrassing.
Guys know what they want. You just got to like know, you know what I mean? You have to be with someone that knows what they want.
Yeah.
So right now it's July 9th and she's with this guy named Jeff Kobe. I wonder how many more guys she'll be with by the end of the year. 7?
What did he do that was like so immature? Like, what are some examples?
Man, they're showing Angela Yee without makeup. You would not have known it's Angela Yee.
So, he literally was like, I never want to get married.
Okay, it's smart. He doesn't have to pay alimony to people like you.
I'm afraid of commitment.
Okay. But that's kind of funny, the guy that ruined the marriage in the Celtics front office.
Just the things he would do and stuff. And every time I would say, stop calling me then. Like, you know who I am, stop calling me. And then he would like go crazy and buy me like thousands of dollars in flowers. And
I love women that claim they don't need the man. Oh, I don't need the man. And then all they do is go on podcasts and talk about the man. That means you're nothing without the man. I'm not saying women are nothing without men. But if you're claiming you don't need men and then all you do is talk about men, Audrey O'Deb.
And send me all this stuff and send me bags and send me all this stuff. Like every time I would like kind of be mean to him, try to push him away. He would try to like do more and like.
So you were using him. God, can you imagine being Scottie Pippen Jr. and your mom's a bust down?
Try to come back, knowing damn well he was dating.
Who was he dating? Other women, and you were dating other men.
Someone like he's a public figure. He was dating someone. And he like wasted her time. I was like, bro, you wasted her time.
Who cares? That's their decision. You're a nosy moron that gets passed around like a blunt at a high school drinking party.
A kid with her and didn't marry her. So chances are that's just who you're going to be forever.
Okay. That's his decision. That's his life. Look at you. You're an embarrassment. And you're judging others? Why is it always the embarrassing women that could judge others?
Right. Let me keep it moving.
Because you don't want to look in the mirror and realize, even though you're pretty, you're washed up. You're 50. This is embarrassing behavior. A 20-year-old Gen Z girl wouldn't do this podcast.
This is not what I want.
I think he liked
Dummy.
the chase, but I also think like he just didn't want to like
wife down a girl that's got a body count of 3 digits. Maybe 4.
Step up a weight like a 40. I was like 47 years old. Like you got to decide what you want.
Yeah.
And she's purposely saying the age because she wants people to look her up or look up who the coach is because she doesn't have the credibility because she's a coward to actually say the name. Man, you are just the worst. You make women look bad.
What? At 47 years old, if you don't know what you want, you've got issues.
Oh, you're talking about yourself. You're like 51 and you don't know what you want.
I feel that way about my ex.
Okay, now we're talking about more exes. This is embarrassing. Women, listen to me. You claim you don't need the man, and then all you talk about is the man?
Right?
Like
Some people
56.
just don't.
What do you do for a living? What's your accomplishments?
Right? They could be 40, whatever.
Besides sleeping around with men to have accomplishments.
The fact your ex is older than you, and he definitely was like not knowing.
Hey man, I miss Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Which is why.
But I feel like you convinced yourself you didn't want to get married too.
At one point.
Because he probably wasn't worth it, right?
Yeah.
God. Do you see what I'm saying? I am not saying all women need the man. But when you're someone like Larsa Pippen or Kayla Nicole, you're these talentless, clout-chasing women that sleep around, and you claim you don't need the man, but then you keep shading the man? Man, funk that.
But I also felt like maybe that's a protective thing where you're like, he's never going to marry me. I don't want to get married anyway. You know?
Yeah.
Clock it.
I feel stupider for listening to this.
Yeah, because now you're
Because
like.
now we are getting married. Like, we talk about it all the time. We just was talking about it on the way here.
Yeah, you want the bag.
What?
Yeah.
So
I can't listen to this. Maybe a little more.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he hasn't proposed yet, but I know it's happening.
Yeah, you're in a good place.
Do you guys feel like there was ever a moment of having to have like a learning curve with dating younger guys where it was like, ooh, I'm not quite
Yeah, like they were 5 years old during 9/11 stuff.
used to that, and it was like an adjustment?
I mean, I think no, because I was dating that 47-year-old man. He showed me.
Man, she's really not over him. He must have brought the pipe. Man. Lars is an embarrassment. Poor Scotty. What a cuck.
There was no adjustment. Like,
You know Scotty sat in the corner.
You know what? I thought that it would be, and no, it's not.
My
It's the
boyfriend's
same.
younger than me too, and he acts like an old man.
yeah.
I'm sure he loves hearing that, honey.
He does.
He does.
He has
He
old
does.
man energy. I'm like,
And are you perfect, Angela? I met her. She's nice, but come on.
because people be thinking he's older than me.
Like, he's an NBA coach. Like, it would have been great. Like,
Yeah, you want the clout. Because without the man, you're just another hot girl with no talent. Alrighty.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.